Recently today, we know free agency. Been big going on. Started free agency early summer. A lot of big moves, a lot of big fish name. Most recently, Damian Lillard being waived this morning by the Milwaukee Bucks in order to sign and make room for Miles Turner. What's your thoughts on that, and thoughts on Giannis not being happy that Dame is being waived in the outlook of the Bucks and Dame?
Okay, I got a couple questions with that. Giannis doesn't seem too happy with that Dame getting cut. And I wouldn't be happy neither, honestly, because I get Dame ain't playing next year, that's cool and all. But all you doing is swapping Miles Turner out for an injured Damian Lillard. And unless you about to try to get like Drew Holiday, Chris Paul to help your team out, that addition ain't doing much for you. In my eyes, it's not. I think they signed somebody else in free agency too. I'm not sure though. Hold on. I know they signed somebody else other than Miles Turner. I mean, they got Bobby Portis renewed for a deal. So I mean, they kept Bobby Portis. You just traded Dame. Can you bring back Gary Trent Jr. at least? You're gonna have to get some scoring back off the bench if you gonna bring him back.
He already is back with them.
Nah, he a free agent though, cuz.
Look at it.
Oh yeah, Gary. Yep, Gary Trent Jr. is definitely there. Pat Connaughton got traded to the Hornets.
So why do you? So this is my thing. You said Giannis, he wasted his. He's unhappy. So why do you think they swapped out Miles Turner with Damian Lillard when they played two different positions? When the Bucks lost Brook Lopez, who played defense and stretched the floor like Miles Turner. So didn't they replace Miles Turner with Brook Lopez? So Brook Lopez got signed with the Clippers, and they're looking for a replacement for Damian Lillard at the point guard. You mentioned Drew Holiday. Well, they traded Drew Holiday just 2 years ago to get Dame, so I don't think that reunion will be probably happening anytime soon. Um, Chris Paul, that's cool, but you still need somebody younger. I like them for them, but you still somebody need younger, push the pace, and that will give you
Well,
points.
cut a Marcus Smart then, since you going defensive.
I understand that, but again, also, what about the scoring part and the stretching the floor part? Chris Paul and Marcus Smart, I'm not saying that's one of their strengths or one of the reasons you're adding them to your team because you look at the stretching the floor. So I think honestly, Miles Turner next to Giannis would be good if they could, or they got obviously rid of Dame. So to me, getting rid of Dame, unless they plan on getting like a Darius Garland
Mm-hmm.
or trying to pry away possibly a Trey Young type player, there I don't see how they look at themselves as still contending if they don't get another All Star caliber point guard. So or maybe you trade for the De'Aaron Fox. Given what the Spurs got going on over there. But I if they can find a point guard, I think they'll be nice. But yeah, with them waving Dame, I don't know what they want to do. I only can assume that they must know they either gonna move Giannis or they did that to anticipate Giannis being asked to move,
Okay.
which I don't think he will ask to be moved anyway.
So you don't think Giannis is asking for a trade at all?
I don't think he's gonna ask for a trade. I think it's just they're gonna. Okay, I'll take that back. They might make the team put in a position so way to it doesn't look like they're gonna win, and he's gonna say, "Well, I do need to leave." Like I said, they gonna force his hand, so he either gonna have to ask to leave because they're not gonna trade him. So unless somebody offer 5 to 7 first round unprotected picks and some players, 3 or 4, 2, 3 starters or some shit, hell no, it ain't no. No, you gotta have that discussion. So
Desmond Bain went for 5, so why can't
that's
Giannis
not the
go for
same.
7?
That's not the same, and that's not the same. You know that we already broke that down because that's not the same.
I'm not, but still, because I'm just saying, if
They're
Desmond
looking at the
Bain went for
pick.
5,
Okay. Now, why did one of the reasons why Desmond Ray got traded too was that what his contract, right?
yeah, but then you turn
Okay.
around and pay Jaren Jackson.
They were dumping the contract. That's why they had to give up all the picks. They were dumping the contract. So if I'm gonna make you take this stuff, take this money that I don't want, you need to incentivize me. And they incentivized him. So I'm like, what? Give him enough. This shit look crazy. Man.
But where do you see Dame landing at then, cuz?
Boston.
He going to Boston?
I mean, look at it. So, well, no, they just that'd be too much like Portland, and they just got Anthony Simons, even though they could move him to the Biz next year. No, not Portland. I take that back because I forgot about Anthony Simons just that quick, and Dame would have to be on the second year back, be the one coming off the bench,
Mm-hmm.
and I know he's not doing that. Either a guy he used to start over back in the day, so I know that's not.
Now that guy just better than you right now.
He just more healthier, right? Technically,
The last time I seen Anthony Simons playing basketball, he looked better than Damian Lillard.
okay. Well, the Raptors could be quiet next year. The Heat, remember he wanted to go to the Heat, so
But Jimmy
he a
Butler
free
ain't there no
agent.
more.
Oh well, it's the Heat.
That's
So
ass.
the Rockets.
That'll be a nice. Well, not until next year, honestly, but
I mean, but still they gonna have KD. So
thanks.
right. If the Clippers don't get Chris Paul,
That's gonna be a lot. Who gonna have the ball more, him or James Harden?
James Harden is technically gonna be the two guard. James Harden, when James Harden, we so used to seeing James Harden in Houston that we forget still that he played with Chris Paul, where he was with another real point guard. So he can play off the ball. It's just about is
He
it gonna
doesn't
work?
want to.
He also played with Russell Westbrook, right? So we know that he can play off the. We know James Harden can be off the ball.
When the last time we seen James Harden play off the ball though?
Thing
Cause
is, when James Harden plays off the ball, you got to ask a lot of him on defense, and that's where he's fucking up.
how are you asking a lot of him on defense?
You know why? Because you don't have the responsibility of handling the ball anymore, so you should be scoring more and be playing better on defense. You don't have as much energy to waste. Probably give everybody the ball and be the ball handler too and score. So yeah.
So is that on him or what? Cause you just sound like you making excuses for the nigga, cuz.
I didn't say excuses. I'm just I'm put it like this. I'm not making excuses for him. I just know the logic and reasoning behind why you can tell me why he will say or could say, "Well, I'm not I'm doing so much on offense. I can't do nothing on defense." Y'all let Luca get away with that for the longest. What you talking about? Luca been getting away with that for the longest about how he do so much on offense that we know he not good on defense. So X, Y, and Z. I ain't trying to hear all that. Keep that same energy for everybody.
Y'all let him get away with that, cuz.
No, because don't be saying because he's the Laker. I get away from when Luka Doncic was with the Mavericks. I said the same thing. He's overrated because he's not putting as much effort or his impact on defense is not where it needs to be. It's not even half the impact that it has on offense, which tells me all I need to know.
Y'all be putting that, but y'all let that shit go though, cuz.
Who is y'all? Because I didn't.
Y'all
Who
didn't
is
care
y'all?
about that going into the playoffs.
Who?
The Lakers.
Who? Don't. Okay. When you're talking about the Lakers, you're not referring to me because I'm glad. I'm glad you got this now. I'm gonna say it like I've been saying all year since the trade happened. We are not going to win because Luka Doncic and LeBron James, our best players, are not impactful on the defensive side of the ball. Simple as that. I said when we got Luka, where our downfall is going to be defense. Our two best players cannot and won't play defense. So therefore, at the end of the day, we gonna lose. The results will end up happening. So that's all it was.
I like him with the Rockets. But I mean, it's gonna be a couple of defensive liabilities because I mean, him and Fred Van Vliet not the best two defensive guards.
They're not gonna start. They're not playing together. So that ain't gonna be no issue. They're not gonna. They not gonna. They might be on the floor a couple in spurts and pockets, but they're not starting together, and they would know that, right?
Yeah, they not start. Well, okay, yeah, they ain't starting together, but they might close the game, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just about finding a contending team that doesn't need him today, but like can need him. That's why I said I thought the first thing I thought was Boston, but then I forgot they got Anthony Simons. So, but then with him and Jason Taylor coming back next year, that might be a little nice. But I mean, like I said, ain't too many options for him to go, especially we're in free agent. I mean, he got plenty of options, but like, where do you want to go and actually play? Are you gonna go to Phoenix? It's University. That's crazy.
Real, that nigga was wilding.
Who?
Nah, just LeBron. That's funny as hell. I had to think about that actually.
I mean, yeah, bro. That's all you saying, bro. I gotta watch that. Yeah, you wanted to change the minutes to the game and doing all that one shit. Like, you know how people got on Tom Brady for saying, "Oh, you're saying the game too soft, but you benefited from the league." That ain't his fucking fault. If they changed the rules while he was playing, that he agreed with it. That he wanted that shit, and he wasn't the only player to benefit off of it. Compared to now, like LeBron, it's the opposite. You want the rules to be quote unquote changed so it could protect you and it's not being better for the game. Tom Brady be talking about shit that's better for the game.
Was he though, cuz Tom Brady done. Tom Brady done got a couple rules questioning for him though.
What rules were specifically changed for Tom Brady?
Fumble,
What you mean?
cuz the strip sack, nigga.
So was the rule changed for him, or they changed the rule because they made the wrong call? So to avoid making the wrong call again, we're going to say this
It
can no
was
longer happen.
changed because of him, nigga.
No, it was changed because the NFL made the wrong call.
I hear you. That's what you wanted to be, cuz, but it was
No,
changed. It
so
was
so wait,
changed
so wait,
because
so
of
are
him.
you telling me? So are you telling me the call on the field was the right call? Is that what
No,
you?
no, no,
Right,
no.
right, right. So right, so they changed their rule because they didn't want to interpret the rule a certain way to where they still changed the rule twice since then. We still don't know what the fuck of arm moving forward is and some more shit because that's so subjective as fuck. I don't know. A lot of that shit is subjective because we seen we seen the same similar type play happen over and over, and they will call it incomplete. Since then, we done seen that play happen plenty of times.
I don't know, cuz that
Like I
what
said, people want to take the importance of the game being in the wild card and all that. See, if it was a regular game, it wouldn't be that serious. But because of the heightens of the expectation or result of the game, that's the only reason why people look at it like that. That's why people only call it cheating. But when the Browns fucking GM is texting the coach, no, during the regular season, nobody's saying about that. When the Falcons are pumping crowd noise, ain't nobody talking about that.
was that?
That is that not cheating?
I mean, cuz what y'all was doing was literally
No, no,
cheating.
no, 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 no. Cause if you're doing things, you're doing things to make sure the defense can't communicate or the other team can't communicate. You're making it hard for them to communicate. That's cheating, bro. You're purposely upping the sound in the stadium to ensure the other team cannot hear and communicate. That's cheating, bro. There's no way around that. Texting your head coach when you have a bird's eye view of the whole stadium. How shit, I might as well have a motherfucker with a camera, have him send me some shit, and I'll send it to the coach. Right?
Nah, for real.
Uh, Come on, bro. Everybody,
Yeah.
like I said,
Well, shit, cuz y'all was actually recording niggas' practices though.
cuz we didn't get in trouble. Okay, this is what I want you to understand. This I want you to look this up. It wasn't because the practices were recorded. It was because okay, you know how you at a fire hydrant, you got to park 50 feet away, right?
Yeah, you can't be in next. You can't be in front of it.
So because I was in front of it, so I was 48 feet instead of 51 feet, so that's why I got the ticket. That's literally why Spygate was it was because it states they were too close of the distance from recording. Not that they recorded, that they were too close to record. That's literally what it says. It says you have to be so many yards away or feet away from recording if you're going to do that. It says that. They were just too close, cuz.
Okay, so y'all knew that, cuz. So why was y'all so
Okay,
close?
so wait. Okay, so I want you to acknowledge this. So it wasn't that we were recording, it was just that I was just too close to record, correct? I want
Got
you to understand that though, or agree with that. They didn't do nothing. The wrong part was how close they was, not that they recorded, because other teams also recorded practices. They just weren't that close, cuz. That's
I
why
agree
they
with that.
so we broke the rule, but we didn't cheat. Does that make sense?
I get. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Okay. Like, yes, we broke a rule. I'm not denying that we broke a rule, but we didn't necessarily cheat because everybody else was allowed to do the same exact thing. We just said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna cut in line then." Like when you at the police, like you at a police scene, you trying to, they got the tape roped off. You supposed to be behind the tape. Well, you go under the tape then and stand there. So yeah, you gonna get in trouble, nigga. You investigating, you fucking up the crime scene.
Well, okay, you can, depending on what you go over there and do, you can stand over there.
No, you get, as long as you behind the tape, but you're not supposed to cross the tape, cuz.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, okay, okay. That's what I was saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters. We crossed the tape. They put the tape up and said you can't go no further than here to record. But we stepped in a little further because we wanted a better view. Now we wasn't supposed to do that, and I'm acknowledging that though.
Okay. The Tom
I'm just
Brady and
saying,
them
don't make it
acknowledge
seem
that though.
like that. I'm just saying the perception is made it seem like we just recorded everybody's shit and we was going around stealing people's shit. No, bruh. We just was too close. Everybody was doing the same shit. Eric
I don't know if
McJu,
everybody was doing it though, cause ain't nobody
no.
get caught as close as y'all was though.
Like you just said, they wasn't just as close as us. That's all that you just said. As long as you keep saying that, when you bring up the Flagate, I mean Spygate, I'm okay with it. As long as we put the context in, it was because we were too close and not because we literally just recorded. Because
Who
people think we
wasn't as
just
close as
because we're
y'all? That's
claiming
why
to
they ain't get in
record it.
trouble.
That's why they destroyed them because they would have saw how close it was. Like damn, because then they would have figured how the fuck did they get that close? Then go start looking at your own team. What really was happening was other teams were selling out their own teams. That's what was happening for real. But they didn't want to talk about that.
I ain't saying that like that, cuz.
But if you think about it, cuz, how could you get so close without nobody on the team that you're recording notice you? In they fucking facility, nigga.
Nah, I get you on that part. I get you on that part.
Somebody had to let me in or gave it to me themselves, right? Hmm. Hmm. See?
So who was Tom paying then, cuz?
You keep saying Tom. Tom didn't pay no, see, Tom benefited from, just like all the Patriots, Tom benefited from Spygate. He wasn't out there paying people to go do that shit. That's what people need to understand. People act like, oh, he benefited from the defensive calls. So the defense didn't benefit from the offensive calls neither.
You said what?
So the defense didn't benefit from knowing the offensive calls.
I ain't say no, I ain't say
No,
that,
I'm
cuz.
asking. But plus, everybody know that it's a rule that you could go scout. You can go scout your opponent. You only can scout them the week before. Like when we were scouting y'all, it was 2 weeks before we played y'all. And it was Zach Taylor being his first year. I'm not saying I'm not agreeing that Bill Belichick should have did it. I'm telling you why he did it. He shouldn't have went out there no 2 weeks before because we didn't play y'all until 2 weeks later. So you
Just
was
made it
allowed
look suspicious, Holmes.
exactly. So the thing is, he went out too early. Like you was supposed to go the week before. You went out 2 weeks too early and tried to break down the tape early. That's why he. That's what fucked him up. Not that we went to go see somebody to record. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It literally said because you can't scout out more than a week prior of the opponent. See, so it's not that we were recording. You recorded too soon, bro. You supposed to wait to press play. That's starting to add up. Like I get that we broke the rules, but we wasn't just out here just committing murders and shit. We got here committing misdemeanors and shit.
Well, cuz don't lie. Aaron Hernandez was out there committing murders.
The Patriots, Aaron Hernandez ain't with the Patriots, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You said we. I'm just have to put that out there. Aaron Hernandez was definitely committing murders. He was guilty of the Olton Lloyd murder. Yes, he was.
Hell, the Nuggets got Jim Hardaway Jr.
Yup.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, and they got Bruce Brown too.
I said that. Good. I
Yeah.
said that. I said they look. I said they look. I said they look good this year. I said that they do what they supposed to do. Oh man, bro.
You scared, cuz?
We Tomorrow Jr. would have been good for us.
Oh, I was about to say, look like you're scared over there or
I
something,
ain't.
cuz.
I'm only scared. I only fear God.
I hope you ain't scared.
Huh?
I hope you ain't scared of no Tim Hardaway Jr.
I need me a smoothie or something for real. Damn, bro. They making some nice moves though. Between them and the Rockets. But you gotta get aggressive. The Thunder just won and they a young team, so motherfuckers looking at them like they gotta do something, bro.
I mean, shit. If the Thunder about to keep upgrade, I mean, they ain't upgrade none because they ain't make no moves.
Exactly.
But I mean, if the Thunder can get another piece, I like what the Rockets been doing so far. Dorian Finney-Smith, that's a nice ass pickup.
That's a good pickup. To have a wing defender. They can go super big without Algoon, Smith, KD, Finney Smith. They can,
Boy, with Shangoon, Finney-Smith, KD, Smith Jr., Thompson, yeah, cause they cool.
I said that I see the vision. I see the vision. What about yeah, look, the Rockets also Clint Capella going back to the Rockets too.
Yeah, yep. I just said that. He went back to the Rockets.
It's gonna be oh I didn't hear you say Clint Capella, man. But yeah, that was gonna be that's just crazy for real, for real. What do you think about the Mavs on the D-Lo basically filling in for Kyrie
That's a nice ass pickup for the Mavs. I
until he
fucks with
get
that.
back? And then he coming off the bench too. Or he can come in and sometimes play
Come
with
in and put some
Kyrie.
work in next to Kyrie.
Yeah, I was gonna say put some work in next to Kyrie. You still got Clay, so he got a trusted shooter next to him. You got AD, a trusted big, Cooper Flag.
Yeah, I like them. I like them. The Mavs gonna be nice.
Think so?
The Mavs definitely gonna be nice. It all depends on how they health is all that how they health go. That's all.
Oh, it's gonna be a little bit cooler tonight. Damn,
You said what?
it's gonna be a little bit cooler tonight.
Shit. Luckily, nigga, it been hot as hell.
That's all this is. We got membership. Them are. I mean, you say you be in the cold. You be working in the freezer and shit though. Anyway, so
Man, so what? Cause just going outside, that shit still hot, nigga.
no, I'm talking about though. Because I'll be working on the floor and shit. It be kind of cold and dusty, and sometimes I don't be wanting to wear like no long sleeve because I'll be wanting. I'll be wanting all that dust and shit on me for real. I'll be feeling like I'll be needing a shower like after a couple hours. Boy, like man, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna wear some long sleeve in there or not.
Nah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It was a long weekend. Everybody know a lot has happened. You know what I mean? Early on, especially the mortuary period. Even though we know nothing is official. Um, you know what I'm saying? I like another thing that happened. Even though um Tim Hardaway Jr. left to go to the Nuggets, they
Mm-hmm.
added Karis LeVert, which I like the nice pickup for them too. They needed another scorer or ball handler.
Thanks.
I like that for them a lot. Um, a whole lot. It's a good pickup. I think he's gonna come off the bench though, just because you still need that scoring, that punch. He gonna play starter minutes though. We seen what he did with next to Donovan Mitchell playing the Darius Garland, so him playing behind Kate Cunningham, I don't think would be too much of anything at all. But the other move I thought was slick, which is crazy, was Dennis Schroeder with the Kings, because basically y'all trying to find out Darren Fox replacement, and I like Dennis Schroeder, gritty, tough defense. Uh, Smart, physical. He gonna pressure the ball. I like him. I like him for that.
Yeah, I like Dennis Schroeder. I like Dennis Schroeder. He a nice player for sure.
So we didn't get on this yesterday, but what you think about the Malik Beasley betting?
Man, that nigga is wild. Cause I don't see why you make so much money, bro. And you betting. Man, I don't care how good them odds is, bro. I'm not betting shit, bro.
You don't care how good the odds is, cuz.
I don't care how good them odds is, cause I ain't betting.
Why not, bro?
I ain't doing it, cuz.
Why not, bro?
Bro, how much money are you getting from that bet, bro? It don't even matter how much money you getting from that bet, bro. It really don't, cause you making too much goddamn money, bro. You making too much goddamn money to be out there fucking around like that, cuz. And it's obvious that nigga ain't care because he still spent that shit.
I think the league be making people bet, man.
The league,
They
come
needed a
on, cuz you
the
got to
league
stop
needed a
this shit,
pawn.
man.
The league needed a pawn, bro. It be too much other shit going on out here, bro. So you tell me, after all the people that still betting, that you think players still think they not gonna get called? Come on, bro. They know they go, bro. That's what I said, bro. The league needed a mistake because it was too fixed, bro. A lot of that shit.
Cuz how?
I told y'all that shit was gonna go 7 games just due to the fact of who was in it. Did I not?
Yeah.
The same reason why you didn't want to watch it is the same reason that shit went to 7.
We kind of knew it was going 7 though, cuz.
No, you knew it went 7 because it was some fuck shit.
I was about to say, cuz we kind of knew that shit was going. We kind of knew that shit was going 7, just because of the team. Well, like you said, the teams that was in it. You said they needed to make a little bit of extra money off of them niggas. I ain't denying saying you wrong either, but hey, I don't think they forcing niggas to bet. Niggas just doing dumb nigga shit. Cuz real talk, niggas just out there doing dumb nigga shit. Cuz that's all that shit is. Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Who the fuck just called me on Snapchat, nigga? I know I don't call nobody
Hey,
on.
you are off. I'm about to have to block you on my phone. You got somebody from Snapchat calling you. Ain't no telling you federal.
Cuz I don't know who the fuck that was.
Say the fact that you got Snapchat on your phone is crazy. And
Bro,
then,
I be forgetting I even have Snapchat, bro. I don't post on
yeah,
there.
I don't, bro. I ain't even got that shit on my phone. So,
I definitely be forgetting I got Snapchat on my phone, bro. I
and
ain't gonna
fuck a
lie.
snap, bitch. I'm a bitch, a fucking snap. Yeah, fuck it beat. I was trying to beat the case. I ain't beat the case, bitch. I did the rape. I didn't believe real. I'm like making shit half the time, boy. Do the dash and I go out the way. Probably niggas. Bro. What do you think about the Pelicans getting Kevin Looney?
That's a nice pickup for him at big, a nice rotational big. That's nice for him right now. Outside of like, uh, I'll say that's probably one of the better big pickups because you know the Warriors probably wanted to get him back, but they probably couldn't pay what the Pelicans, but they didn't want to offer what the Pelicans was playing. That's all that was.
They get Al Horford.
I think they might try to get Al Horford. That's why they just let him walk. But I'm not sure if they're gonna get Al Horford though.
Um, I mean, I think he'll go there. He'll stretch the floor. He'll veteran presence. He's willing to pass the ball. He's smart. He's coachable. So I think it'll be a great fit for them. Great fit for him.
Yeah, but that if they can end up trying to get Al Horford, that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Al Horford would be a nice pickup for them. I wondered if they would have tried to sign Clint Capella, but shit, they ain't even tried to.
Probably going to go back to Houston.
You said what?
Probably just wanted to go back to Houston, tax free, bro.
Yeah.
And I already know there. I'm familiar with the community and the organization. Easy. Golden State, big man, they never been just a lob threat. You got to be able to pass the ball and shoot, and he ain't built for that.
I mean, Nuggets been having a busy offseason so far. They got Valanciunas, they got Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, and Bruce Brown.
I said, he said, I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I just know that right now, the Lakers, we're better than them. Or a lot of teams. I played in the
Rockets
Thunder.
re-signed Steven Adams, Jay Sean Tate, and Fred Van Vliet. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I can't believe y'all let Dorian Finney-Smith walk. I can't believe Jakob Pertl got paid that bag, boy.
Wow.
He got a four for $120 million deal.
Cool for that, though, cuz you got to look at it like that. He eligible for that.
What but he eligible for? He shouldn't be making that. He should
What?
not be making that.
What'd you say?
He shouldn't be making that. That's a lie.
He eligible for it, cuz. So I know you eligible for it, cause don't mean you should be getting that shit.
If I'm gonna get well, then I ain't gonna sign with nobody until somebody do get me. If somebody want me, they gonna pay it.
That's what Dennis Schroeder thought the first time, huh?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like a lot of that was a lot of bullshit.
I don't know about that, cuz.
I'm telling you, cuz.
Yeah, I don't know about that, cuz. Who winning this all season so far to you, cuz?
Probably the Rockets and then the Nuggets.
Okay. Rockets winning because what? They passed signings of a couple hours.
Hmm?
You got Rockets in there because they passed a couple signings in a couple hours.
They done made the most changes to their team and they got their roster quickest together. They traded for KD, turned around and said, "All right, we gonna get Dorian Finney-Smith. They got the scorer they need. They got the wing defender they need. They just waiting on the guard. They got the center, the athletic center. That's different from Shangoon. So when you look at it, it's more like, okay, we can change up the pace a little bit. Like I said, they're gonna be big, athletic, and that's what they want to be. That's what even Udoka want to be. Should I say?
Do you think they moving on from Steven Adams?
He possibly could be traded, or
I was
Shangoon could
about to
get
say because he
traded.
just got signed, so maybe they're trying to find a trade partner for him since they just signed Clint Capella for the same contract.
It's possible. And shit, we need either one of them. We need somebody. Shit.
I was about to say because y'all needed one of them motherfuckers for
We
sure.
ain't got no inside pressure at all.
Jackson Hayes gonna be y'all starting center.
He a free agent.
Well, y'all better go resign that nigga. All right, cuz what you think about I'll probably switch to the NFL real quick. What you think about Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick?
But when I first see the trade, I was like, damn, they'll have Mika Fitzpatrick and
Yeah, that's what I
Jalen
thought.
Adams. I was
That's what I
like,
thought too.
damn. It was like,
I ain't gonna
nah,
lie, I
that ain't
kind of
gonna
got
be
scared for
fair.
a little minute.
But then Mika Fitzpatrick is basically going back home.
Yep. Went back to the team that
He
drafted
got
him.
drafted to the Miami. Yeah, so that's how I looked at it. And my thing is, y'all shouldn't have gave him away in the fucking first place.
They shouldn't have, but I mean, he only played like 2 years for him before they gave him away.
Exactly.
Do you think the Steelers gonna trade TJ Watt?
It's gonna be right to training camp thing. But my thing is, who's giving up for that?
Uh, Depending on how much you asking. Cause he worth what he asking for.
Hey, what is he asking for exactly?
I think he had more money.
Okay, but what? So how much?
Who the highest? Miles Garrett? I think he want more than Miles Garrett.
Garrett got like 50, right?
Um, Not a year, did he? I don't think it's a year. I think it's like 45 a year. I know Jamar Chase got the highest annually outside of a quarterback.
Well, Michael Parsons about to get 40 though.
No, let me check out. Let me check that out real quick. Cause I know he got high. Uh, yep, 40. Yeah, 40. Yeah, 40 a year.
Oh, Miles Garrett, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase got like one more a year for him.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Damn. That make no sense.
You said what? All right, cuz with the moves right now in free agency, do you see anybody challenging the Thunder next year?
Yeah, the Thunder. Yeah, I don't. I'm not. Yeah, I don't have the Thunder as a favorite next year. I'm not. I can't really say who my favorite is yet. Got to get through the first wave of free agency. Probably be easier. But I'm pretty sure we'll probably have the Rockets and the Nuggets above them. I do right now. So
You
I just do. The Nuggets
got
would
the
be
Rockets
better,
above them right now?
and the Nuggets.
Okay.
Because I keep looking at. Because I look at also who they played on their way to the path, and then in the final, like it ain't they fault. You play who you play, and I'm looking at their weaknesses versus the other team weaknesses. Shit,
OKC gonna have to be scoring next. They're gonna have to be better at scoring next year. I expect them to still be one of the top two seeds, but is actually say, okay, I'm putting them over there. No, like I said, Denver didn't have no bench or depth last year. That's gonna change this year.
Yup.
It's
Now
gonna
they got actual players to come off that bench and help.
well, they had bench on players before. They just got rid of.
I mean, well, they
So
bought Bruce Brown back for a year.
they should never got rid of him and KCP. That's when they was eating because then you could put Michael Porter Jr. at the 4, and then they was able to put Jokic at the 5 and stretch the whole floor out. And then that's why the lane would be dumb open and some more shit.
Hmm. You should try to go get another nice guard to play next to Jamal Murray. But you probably just gonna put Bruce Brown right there anyway.
I mean, again, the East still wide open because we don't know what the Bucks gonna do. We don't know too much about how the Knicks are they going. Whether they going are they going to upgrade to get better. Um, Obviously the Pacers with Halliburton out, don't expect too much from them next year. At least going back to the finals. Mm. Boston missing Jason Tatum, but they still got Jaylen Brown and they core. Uh, I mean, a lot of parity in the league. That's what people wanted. So we can't really complain about the things we was asking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
I'm interested in seeing the Knicks with Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench.
Yeah, it gives them a nice change to Pacers in the guard who want to do some dirty work too because they couldn't. When Jalen Brunson's off the court, they couldn't do shit.
Because they couldn't take him off the court, bro.
So I'm saying they couldn't do shit when he came off the court. Like they couldn't score, couldn't move the ball. It was bad, but that says a lot about Karl Anthony Towns to me. Yeah, he a center, but he should be able to score points, bro.
Nah, I feel you on that. You definitely got to be able to score while nobody else is, at least. And you supposed to be the number. You supposed to be the next option when he out the game. And some people consider you the first option while he in the game.
I be feeling like these hoes. Somebody got my phone hacked for real.
I told you.
Like somebody put my number on one of them sites or something.
You fuck around, signed up for some shit you didn't even know you signed up for.
Yeah, nah, somebody else signed me up for some shit that I ain't signed up for. I just got a feeling. I want some skyline for real.
You said what?
I want some skyline for real, but I don't eat that. I gotta eat that like sitting down chilling. I eat on some late night shit, or I'm just real live chilling.
I didn't know it was one out there. That's probably, I don't know. I don't know who that is, honestly.
I don't see Giannis getting traded, bro. It's just and I know we mentioned it, but if it ain't happening in the first few days and all this moves is happening and stuff, it's not gonna happen, bro. Unless it just get real ugly. Cause what else can they do to get better?
So you just don't see him getting traded.
My thing is, if they were going to trade him, right, he should have been traded or been working on the trade, right? That should have been happening soon or right before KD. We had all these moves and stuff on the mortuarium. We had all these trades and stuff. The draft already happened, right? So you can't trade none of these picks for a minute. So it's like,
Nah, that's a fact. You already had half of your trades already.
there's only so much he can do.
You said what?
So only so much he can do. Oh, fuck. Damn, my bad. My bad.
My fault, cuz. Hold on.
Nah, that's bad. I gotta clip that.
Oh, make sure it ain't hot, boy.
Hmm.
I thought it was getting hot.
Oh, shit. Got them things over here. The boys. The boys.
Huh?
The boys. The boys. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Oh, I thought you said the boys is on you. I was about to say you better run.
When I get a chase, because I'm going live for real.
Huh?
Like, if they give me on the chase, I'm going live.
I'll go live. What the fuck you going live for?
Because I know they're going to be on some bullshit. I just witness it, man. I need
That's
some
why I
shit
got
that
the
they can.
body cam and footage and shit like that. Good luck.
Yeah, okay. Now, do you think they're going to listen to body cam? Be real.
You talking about you about to slide? You said what, cuz?
You think they're gonna release the body cam footage? Cause
Shit, they just now releasing that body cam footage of that kid that they claimed who had a gun on that police officer. They just released that body footage.
you talking about the young dude? Yeah.
Nah, they were just released like the whole thing, like where the kid was running around from the garbage
Yeah,
can.
cuz. That's what I'm
They just
saying.
released that shit.
Exactly.
And that kid ain't had no gun either. That's what I really think is wild.
Almost got hit break trying to break my neck.
Boy, if I ever got, man, y'all better sue the fuck out of some nigga.
No, we going to war. No, I'm gonna tell y'all this. We gonna shut the city. The city gonna shut the city down.
Man, if I got shot by some police, all I know is y'all better sue the fuck out of them. Y'all better be older
Cause
than the police
it ain't
department when
nothing
y'all
to
get
sue.
done,
Cause I'm gonna
nigga.
have to go to jail myself or be dead with you. So
Y'all
I'm
better
just
owe the
telling you.
police department, boy.
I'm just telling you, cause there ain't gonna be nothing else to do. Cause I'm gonna fuck them up.
Nah, for real, cuz I hear you, man. I
For
hear
real.
you. Real talk.
No
Damn,
cap.
I forgot the Steelers got Darius Slay too. So you don't care about
But
Darren Waller going to the Dolphins. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen on my timeline today.
why?
Nigga, he was tired.
Florida is easy money.
Man, he was just literally just saying like 2 years ago he didn't want to play football no more. Now the nigga back.
Somebody pay you, you will too.
But I don't know what they think they about to get. He probably gonna be their backup tight end.
Yeah, what you pay for?
I don't even know what they gave up for him. I ain't look. Oh, I know Dane pissed.
About what?
Yeah, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. Probably keep that. Hey, he just got cut. I still get paid. Hey, you get paid. That's cool. And I get to pick whatever team I get to go want to go to. Unnecessarily. Yeah, you do.
Exactly. Not necessarily.
You can want to go to the Lakers. Don't mean they want you. Right. You
Facts.
get to pick what team he wants to go to. What if you want to go to the Pistons? He's not going to the Pistons. They're a top team pursuing him right now. The Pistons, Lakers. I think they said Suns.
Told you. Phoenix.
That'd be stupid if they trade him to the. If they, I mean, if he get go to the Suns, that'd be stupid. If I'm Dame, I'll look at what LeBron doing though. Really,
What's that?
shit. See if he about to leave.
He ain't doing that.
Wendy said he think it's a possibility he could see LeBron back in Cleveland before the year over with.
Man, shit dumb as fuck, man.
He might get traded to Dallas. That's where you want to go. If it's any, that's where Rich Paul want him to go. Is Dallas. That's wild. He came out and said that shit.
No, hold on.
Yeah, Rich Paul did say he would for that. If LeBron leaves the Lakers, he would want to end up in Dallas. That's what Rich Paul said. Did y'all watch that Steve Nash and LeBron interview with KD? How they was talking about like the Cavs will never win a championship with Darius Garland as their number one guard.
I ain't watched it, but I seen like the what's the names of it.
Yeah, they was they was basically saying like smaller guards are going out of style and stuff like that. Steve Nash is basically saying like if you're not a Drew Holiday or Donovan Mitchell, like your game isn't gonna be useful in like the next 2 to 3 years because you're gonna be seeing like more of like 6, 7 bigger guards on you. Hold on real quick, cuz.
I agree with that to an extent because you still have Trey Young in the league, small, eating. He do what he do. Um, Steph Curry a little bit bigger, but he not big in stature or frame. Uh, Still a real lean guy. Uh, but I def understand that De'Aaron Fox a little bit bigger guard. Um, it's not too many smaller guards, but most of the guards anyway are twos playing ones. So it's really still about your skill set. If you can shoot the ball and you a great passer, You still gonna get on the court.
My fault, cuz. My fault.
You straight. I can't believe y'all in this shit. This shit crazy.
Oh shit. Damn. My fault. My fault.
You know I'm tired as fuck. I'm still young and I only been up an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's how you old. Yeah.
You know, nigga, I'm tired. I'm working. That's all that means. For real, for real. That's
That's
all
just
that
being an
fucking means.
old head, cuz.
Huh?
That's just being an old head.
You older than me for real. Appreciate it. People just knew me first. That's the only difference.
Huh?
I said you older than me for real. People just knew who I was first.
I hear you. That just sound like some shit.
Exactly. Cause it is some shit.
Nah, that's a real shit.
You def older than me. I'm Christopher. What you say?
Damn.
Okay.
Like the alien emoji and like tall, like okay. Alien, the alien.
Say what?
She called me alien. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice season for the Rockets for sure.
Say what?
It's gonna be a nice season for the Rockets.
If they, I mean, they got to be healthy first, right? And KD has to also be an impact on the defensive side of the ball for it to make some sense.
Ah, that's why they got defenders around him.
Okay, you put a whole bunch of defenders around him, and then when you say, "Oh well, they ain't scoring enough," then you gonna say they ain't good enough to score.
Mm.
They got all that money tied up into their bigs, but they still need some more shooting.
No, they gonna trade Steven Adams. That's why they
I
got
said
Clint
that.
Capella. Yeah, they about
I
to
said they
trade
ain't gonna have
Steven
no enough
Adams.
shooting. I said the moment they don't score enough, people gonna say, "Oh, KD ain't got no help." I'm like, well, y'all said put. See, when you using people like LeBron, the KDs, and Lucas, there's only certain players because of how they play. You only can put around them.
I mean, they looking to add on another player still, so people should watch out for like DeJounte Murray or something like that. Because if they get a nice point guard, that'd be nice.
Well, if they get Dejounte Murray,
He
he need
gonna
to
play
start.
this season. He fried. He ain't tear nothing, bro.
They not trading for somebody who ain't gonna be ready for the big ass.
DeJounte Murray gonna play. He gonna be ready before January.
He gonna be their best. If you not considering Amen Thompson, he'll be their best traditional guard, Dejounte Murray.
Exactly. He would be
They
on
gonna
ball defender and ball and just.
they gonna the Rockets. They gonna stay with the rock. They stay with the roster they have now. If they gonna make a trade, they gonna be to the trade deadline.
That could be true.
Watch, they gonna stay with this roster they got now, but they ain't making no more trades for like a start or something
I like Denver though.
until the. I like what Denver did. They still need a couple more pieces.
I mean, nah, you got your bench right now.
They ain't got no backup guard.
Yeah, you do. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bruce Brown. They both
Them
can
not
run the
point
guard.
guard. Them not point guard. Them not point
They
guard.
can run the guard though. Bro,
No,
Bruce Brown
no.
ran the guard the year they won.
I hear that, cuz, and they also because Jokic was on the court too.
Well, you also expected on people to get better though.
You got to expect
He
Christian
older
Braun to
now.
get better.
I don't even know. I'm talking about the people who come off the bench. You expecting those guys
You
to
know,
get better.
Jokic.
Nah, just the people
I'm
all around on the
I'm
Nuggets.
talking about you. I'm saying that you need the people off the bench to get better. Like Peyton Watson, you expect that he's gonna be better. Julian Strother, you expect that he's gonna be better. I don't like the way the Timberwolves do it.
Yeah, the Timberwolves got to make some better. They got to do something better
They
than
ain't
that.
did shit.
I mean, they did, but it ain't no major moves,
What they
bro.
do?
Just keep it what you got. You still don't have
What they
no. You
do?
still don't have another ball handler.
Thank you. They need a starting ball handler. How about that?
I
You
mean,
said what, Cuz?
They need a starting ball handler.
unless you just
I
banking
mean,
on
they
Watson
made moves,
to
but they
get better.
ain't. I mean, you are supposed to be banking on him to get better. You took him at 8.
You better know those
I
guys.
mean, they ain't signed nobody out of free agency, but they re-signed people. So I mean, they ain't do no big moves.
All right,
Right.
but
And they lost Nikhil Alexander Walker to Atlanta. And Atlanta having a sneaky good all season too.